G'day and welcome back to another Wimbledon channel video. I'm going to give a Wimble rant today. Now, don't worry, it's not going to be like your typical rants you think about when someone just gets angry about something and goes on and on and on. What I mean by a rant is I find myself saying the same thing to students over the years. And I try and say it, and maybe it's a misconception they have about one part of their education, or they're thinking a worldly view about this, and I go, well, hang on a second, guys. I try and give them a perspective that's a bit different or a bit broader than they're used to. Today's rant, very simple concept. Whenever I hear students say 50% equals a pass. I was talking to some students today, they were talking about they didn't feel they'd done very well in their maths tests. So I came to them and I said, why on earth are you guys talking about maths at lunchtime? And that was their response. I don't think I've passed, sir. So what I say to them is this. I say, I don't know where this 50% pass mark comes from. Can you imagine going to a new job and you get there and your new boss, he or she says to you, hey, I've got 10 tasks for you to do. And you go, oh, thank you, and they give them to you, and then they go away, and they come back later, and they say, how'd you go with the tasks? And can you imagine saying, oh, well, guess what? I did 5 of them perfectly well, and 5 of them stuffed it. Did the wrong thing, completely wrong. I don't think your boss in that moment is going to say, hey, you passed. Your boss is going to say, what do you mean? Well, go away and fix the 5 things. So that's what I often say to students when they're saying, sir, did I pass for an exam? I say, where are you getting this 50% from? Where in the world do you think it's okay to get 1 out of every 2 things that you do wrong? It's an unhelpful way of thinking about it. It builds in kind of mediocrity. Oh, that's good enough. We always want to be thinking as teachers and as educators, encouraging kids, find out where you didn't get it right and fix it. Because in the workplace, there is not going to, and if there is, run away from that company that's happy with every second thing being done wrong. All right, so that's the end of a Wimble rant. Hopefully that's made you think about what to say perhaps to students when they ask for if they passed an exam or if they're talking about what's expected of them later on in the workforce, etc., etc.